Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Bitcoin chart planning update video. This one is a big deal because if you look at our previous videos, you will know that we've been trying to track a overall fifth or five-wave structure that will eventually lead us to a conservative bull market top for Bitcoin of around $128,000. Personally, I believe it's going to go a lot higher than that, but these tops will change as we continue forward. So, understanding that, we have been for quite some time now trying to find a fourth wave bottom. We thought that the fourth wave was going to look something like this, where we have a three wave correction starting from here, a 1, 2, third wave down here. Due to this swing high going up towards the B, due to that not breaking over the orange resistance lines we have up here, and when it was falling back down, we had a quick Fibonacci retracement tool drawn out, and it surpassed our ideal lines to consider this to be just a little corrective move on a bullish structure. So that was invalidated, meaning that we actually are looking at an extended third wave structure. So now that we are where we are, we can focus on a little bit more of a clearer, we can have a more clear approach on Bitcoin, because the recent drop we had, this massive drop we had, was enough and plenty enough to consider a potential fourth wave bottom, which it was the ideal move, because if we have this clear extended through wave structure going downward, we can have more confidence. And just like I said in the last update, much more confidence with the lower low from this A wave right here. This lower low just puts Bitcoin in a much more bullish structure, because now we don't have any confusion. We can be much, we don't have to be as cautious about it anymore, just because we have that clear setup. So since we did go lower, we can draw this out here, indicating that as we continue to move lower, probably going a little bit further into the purple, we can see Bitcoin go up into this area. So it will look something like this, where we go up into this area, consolidate briefly, and then making just more low downwards. We will know once the fourth wave has finally had its official bottom, once we start seeing a move more like this, where we can see it break up into the retracement area, consolidate briefly as well, but instead of falling back down, we continue up higher, consolidate in the previous swing high briefly as well, and then finally go up into our short-term bullish area, where here we can see or in this area is where I'm expecting the first wave of the overall fifth wave to be corrected. Once we get there, I'll be able to show you guys where we'll have a better idea where the potential low could be for the second wave, and then we'll move up into the third wave, which could bring us to like around $100,000. But we'll get there when it's time to get there. As of right now, we are still trying to confirm a bottom on the fourth wave. I personally believe this bottom is pretty much, I wouldn't say in until we see a break above this blue structure right here, but it is an incredible time to start accumulating Bitcoin if you haven't yet, to just put some money into it, or start buying for the first time. This can be a very or in my opinion is a very important area to start buying in right now if we dip lower, but I wouldn't be surprised if we just start rallying from here, just because we didn't just hit this purple area, we actually broke into it briefly, held it for a moment. It all ended within like an 8-hour period, or less than 8 hours, and then we broke back up into the previous low of this swing low right here. Actually, make that like 4 hours. These are 4-hour candles. So we broke briefly down there, no more than 4 hours, and then we broke back into the last swing low that we have here. which could act as a resistance as well. But this is why right now we're trying to pay attention on what this really looks like short term. But there's really no reason to stress too much about it because, guys, like this is we're pretty much at the end of this corrective structure. In my opinion, and this is all my opinion, but um, man, I plan to start adding more into my Bitcoin swing trade, especially since we're holding below $60,000 quite well. We had an extended drop, which, guys, like this, the end is just around the corner. The end of this corrective move is just around the corner. We're finally going to start moving upwards. Hopefully, this makes sense. I know I kind of repeat myself a lot, but yeah, great buying opportunity. We're just waiting for confirmation of the fourth wave bottom actually finally being in. Besides that, we just have to be patient and be cautious traders because if you are looking to, potentially trade this very short term, this could, trigger stop loss for you if we do just see one more little stretch lower. It may not happen, I don't know, but this is an amazing. I focus more on a little bit longer time frame, like I'm looking at here. This is an amazing opportunity in my eyes. Hope you guys see it as well. Take care, and just keep an eye on these charts as we continue to the rest of July. Take care, guys.